online business owners. For over 25 years, I have helped thousands of business owners just like you to create abundance in their business via their unique soul design. Right, today we're going to talk about an aligned audience, how to make more money without more leads. Because I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, when business owners come to me and something's not working in their business, they think they just need more leads. If just more people were looking at their offers, at their messaging, at their marketing, then they would be making more money. But there's an issue, there's a misalignment happening if you're not capturing your current audience. If your current audience isn't raising their hands to work with you, there's a misalignment going on. So I'm going to give you some pointers today for how to get into alignment so that you can make more money without generating more leads. So we're going to talk about the best strategy to get your current audience's attention right now. We'll talk about a hack for aligning your front door offer so that your ideal clients are begging to work with you. And third, I'm going to share with you what I do with my messaging so that people are sliding into my DMs asking to buy. All right, let's start with the best strategy to get your current audience's attention right now. So the first thing that you want to do is be the authority in your ideal client's top of mind problem. So what is it that keeps them up at night? What do they feel is super urgent to address right now, as opposed to what you know they need to focus on? So I see this all the time with business owners. They are arguing with their ideal clients about what those people need. And when you're arguing, when you're trying to convince someone that they need one thing and they want something else, guess what happens? They're not going to buy from you. And when you spend most of your time trying to convince your ideal clients of what to focus on next, they will not buy from you, right? You need to meet them where they are and use their language and their concerns and their interpretation of their problem as a way to position your offers. So how can you give them insight into their problem to reframe what they're going through and give them a new way of understanding what's happening? So when you do this and you invite them into your world, miracles abound because you've just created repeat clients instead of people who will buy from you once. When you position yourself as the authority, people will continue to re-enroll with you. And this is what I help my clients do in my Abundant Leads program. So this is a private intensive where we optimize your social media platform to attract your soulmate clients. We create a lead magnet that your ideal clients are eager to join, eager to download. We create an enrollment strategy from your front door offer that converts 50 to 100% of your people into an ongoing offer. So you've got that repeat business. And we create a super juicy ongoing offer for you that has your clients naturally want to say yes. That they think it would be silly of them if they did not re-enroll into your next offer. So that's what we're doing in my Abundant Leads program. It's a 90-day private intensive. Right. The second thing I want to share with you is a hack for aligning your front door offer so that your ideal clients are begging to work with you. So when I talk about aligning your front door offer, what I mean is the name, the tagline, the price point, the content, and the delivery. All of those things need to be aligned to your soul design as well as your financial goal. And if any of those feel a little bit off to you, you know, your gut knows at least that you've got a misalignment. For example, if you feel like you're undercharging or you're overcharging, or if you're feeling bogged down by client delivery, or this is interesting, if your clients are feeling overwhelmed by trying to keep up with all of the content in your program and they are not re-enrolling because they just want to take some time to catch up on your program modules. That's an indication there's a misalignment in the content in your program. Or if you're feeling like your program is just like every other program out there on the market that does the same thing, if you're not differentiating yourself with your offer, there's a misalignment. So it's really important to pay attention to how you like to deliver your programs, as well as not overwhelming your clients with too much content. So a great analogy is dating versus marriage. So especially with your front door offer, the first thing that you're selling to someone, it's kind of like you're on a first date with them, right? So when you're on a first date with someone, you're not going and looking at houses together to buy. You're not thinking about how you're going to fund your retirement. You're not discussing the names of your future children, right? You're just trying to figure out, do I want to have another date with this person? So it's the same thing with your front door offer. People in your front door offer are just trying to figure out if they want to have a second date with you in an ongoing offer. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind when you're curating your offers. And that's exactly what I help my clients do in my Effortless Offers program. It's a 30-day private intensive where we create a front door offer that has you leaping out of bed, excited to deliver it, and it is positioned in a way that leverages your authority so your ideal clients know that you, not anyone else, but you are the right best person to help them. It also showcases the key differentiator between you and everyone else in your industry delivering a similar service. Especially now, I'm a business coach, and there are so many people who have popped up in the world of business coaching, especially since the pandemic, claiming to be experts, all selling essentially the same thing. But there's so many of them that standing out in the marketplace take some intentional awareness, right? You've really got to be able to differentiate yourself from people who maybe aren't as skilled or as advanced as you are in your particular craft. We're also going to show you exactly what to include in your front door offer to maximize your clients' results without overwhelming them. So that's what we do in my 30-day Effortless Offers program. And then the third thing that I want to talk with you about today is what I do with my messaging so that people are always sliding into my DMs asking to buy. And this, oh my gosh, this is where, as a business owner, you can just start to relax, knowing that people are going to be coming to you asking to buy. And really that has to do with using finger pointing language that speaks to your ideal clients so accurately that they're compelled to message you. So how do you create that kind of urgency? Again, it goes back to what your ideal clients think is the most urgent instead of what you think is urgent. So for example, if you're a health coach for menopausal women and you know that what is most urgent for them to address is their hormone balance. If their hormones are balanced, their body's going to work better, they're going to lose weight, they're going to feel less stressed, they're going to sleep through the night, all the things. But all your ideal clients care about is losing weight and moving the scale. So you've got to speak to that in your messaging. If all your focus is on balancing hormones and trying to, convince your audience that they need to balance their hormones for health, they're not going to feel any urgency to buy because that does not sound fun to them. However, if your call to action is, I'm going to show you 3 hormone hacks to effortlessly move the scale before the holidays hit, your ideal clients are going to feel that urgency. So you want to message with that in mind. What is it your people think that they want or perceive that they want, and how can you meet them where they are? So the other tip that I have around messaging is to message in a way that works for your unique soul design. For example, if you lead with the energy of divine creation in your messaging, you want to share tons of testimonials and case studies. If you lead with the energy of divine communication, you want to, in your messaging, teach them a hormone hack, right? Actually get into it a little bit. If you lead with the energy of divine truth, you want to tell your audience that you will diagnose what's going on for them during a discovery call and honestly tell them whether or not you can actually help them, right? Just kind of be a straight shooter about it. And this is exactly what I help my clients do in my magnetic messaging program. So this is a 30-day private intensive. And what we do in this private intensive is we identify what words and phrases actually attract your ideal clients. We also design messaging that ends any confusion your prospective clients have about whether or not you can help them. We position your messaging in such a way that stops triggering broke energy, so you don't have people who don't have any money to spend wasting your time messaging you. We position your messaging to leverage your authority so that people know you are different than everyone else out there. And then finally, we craft messaging in a way that has lurkers in your audience. Y'all know those people who've been hanging out for years in your audience, finally raise their hands to work with you. All right, so I've got 2 things for you now. If you realize that you're not effectively attracting your current audience to buy from you, or if you think you might have a misaligned offer, messaging, or marketing, there are 2 things you can do right now. The first is you can take my new soul alignment quiz. So this quiz will actually tell you if you have an offer, messaging, or marketing misalignment. So you'll know which one is going on for you. So you can go to emmachurchman.com/quiz to take the quiz and get your immediate results. If you're interested in one of the programs that I mentioned, the Effortless Offers 30-day intensive, the Magnetic Messaging 30-day intensive, or the Abundant Leads 90-day private intensive, go to emmachurchman.com/work-with-Emma, and you can learn more about each of those programs. All right, you all, as always, let me know what comments, questions, ahas, and insights you have in the comments. Many blessings to you.